Hey, hey, hello, hi. That was the sound of my water bottle. See, water bottle. Welcome to a Friday mailbag. It's me, Jeff, from Jeff Has Cool Cards. You get it. I had to take a drink from that water bottle. Couple of things. We got interesting mail, including a nice. I'm going to show you guys part of a collection that was sent to me. Very excited. That was given to me. Excuse me. I'm going to show the other in probably its own video. But this has been a interesting mid-September week, and so of course we always start with what we pulled at the local comic shop. Now, I actually grabbed the ash can of this. This is Murder Podcast. This is the ash can, so you can see it's smaller. I grabbed the actual number one last week, and I thought the ash can would be something fun to have. Those are fun, and it was there, and it was free, so... See, free. So I grabbed that. That'll be really fun. Wouldn't you know it? I grabbed the foil cover of Batman and Deadpool. Surprise! Hi, it's me. It's Jeff. I'm not wearing sleeves. Can you tell? The foil cover of Batman and Deadpool, because it was the same price as the regular cover, and I was like, why not? But this is actually the cover that I really liked. This Thing versus Barda, like. How good is this art? This is so sick. I am so into this. See him taking the punch. They're right there. Sleeves are for fascists. Yeah, this definitely has 90s energy, but I'm not mad about it. I also grabbed this one. Speaking of the 90s are back. Nacelle had a Cowboys of Moo Mesa book written by Matt Hodson, drawn by my friend Juan Getty, and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, man, I wonder if they can make this property, which was kind of, relatively a Toothless Ninja Turtles clone, any good. So I saw a name that I knew personally, figured I would go for it, and I'm going for it. Burrito seems to be a fan. And finally, also, I grabbed this cover of Creepshow. It's a different cover than normal. Normally, the covers have a red border. I saw the black border. I thought that was really interesting. I liked this one. Jeremy Adams is in it. He's a buddy of mine. But genuinely loving that. So I also love the kind of Thing energy that we have right there. So love that. Speaking of cards, where comics meet cards, right? PSA magazine. All you were doing is... Okay, got it. PSA magazine came in, and this... was in it, and I don't know what it's for. It's a ticket. I tried looking it up online. I couldn't really get more information. If you know more, let me know in the comments what this grade and trade ticket does, but apparently you could only get them in PSA magazine. We're going to take a little bit of a look. Obviously, if the Ninja Turtles are going to be on here, they're going to do, there's going to be a cover story on here. So we're going to see what's in there. I'm not even going to bother too much. We have Elizabeth, the editor here, knocking it out of the park. So you're just seeing the fact that their PSA has been doing some comics grading. They're getting into comics, which we'll see. And then they talk about the Magic the Gathering Marvel set that came out. So it's just pretty. You're going to get some standard stuff, but they're going to give you... They call it Shell Shocked because of Michelangelo, and then it's just all about Blastoise. There's a whole section on Gambit in here, which I really love, and the collectabilities. I have this one graded as a 9. Very hard to gem. It's very hard to gem these cards right here. So we got that one right here, and of course they're like, and don't forget the first appearance right here. 266, which, debatable first appearance because it's also there's a cameo in one of the annuals or something like that that takes place afterwards. So this, you're looking at, it's mostly, you're going to look at a lot of Japanese, think about what's popular here. But this one right here, The Power with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles expansion. So that's why we're seeing that in there. I'm not sure if they're paying for the cover space. It's kind of like Wizard where, they would want stuff. But also, if you paid for, an ad, you might get an entire article written about you. So who knows? But that's just the PSA magazine that we got. Now, I am going to do a break afterwards, but my good friend, comic book and animation writer Tom Krajewski was like, "Hey man, I'm moving and I got all these my old comic collection. Do you want it?" And I'm not an idiot, so I said yes. And he brought me some stuff, which we're going to go through real quick. He was like, this is my like 90s stuff and my good stuff. And you can see we got good stuff right up off the top. And, you know, as he was showing me all these things, I was like, dude, are you sure? Like, are you sure? You're sure? You're sure? So I'm going to just go through and show you guys some of these books. And then there's also like a huge... I'm going to go through this one box right here, and it's about maybe 30 or 40 comics. And then we're going to do a break. But he also gave me a long box, which I'm going to go through, but in a separate video. That would take way too long. So we have that one. We have a Patsy the Cat, which is going to be a very, very cool one in here. And these seem to be in relatively good condition in here. This is Donatello. See, he's holding a bow. And he gave me this. He's like, these were my like ones I thought were going to be very valuable. So you have your first Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. You got an X-Force #1 with the team card. Savage Dragon regular #1. A Namer #1. We have a Silver Surfer #1. Of course, you guys know who gets involved in that, right? Silver Surfer. That's a Ron Lim thing here. The Liefeld Captain America, which, oof. Oh, look, an ad for the game that I was really, really good at for a while. And this was how I started, actually, with this 2-player game. So that's fun. How about, where's my Valiant Freaks? Harbinger coming in hot with Harbinger #1. This was like a $40 book at one time. We have this one right here, a RoboCop #1. That's pretty fun, right? I don't know why it wasn't in a board and a bag. This one's interesting. This one is from Wizard, right? Signed by Lowell Cunningham. This is part of this copy of Men in Black #1, American Entertainment exclusive cover, is signed by Lowell Cunningham. We have a Super Patriot #1. Love that Dave Johnson work right there. How about a Punisher Warzone, John Romita Jr., as he's really starting to find his own designs. This is a good one. I loved coming across this one. How about Exo Manowar? Now this one of the most actually iconic X-Men covers of all time, right? But also, and this is really interesting, inside, Tom told me that it is signed and remarked in here. Isn't that exciting right there? So there's a little Wolverine remark. And we're trying to figure out who this is. It looks like it's Art Adams that did this in 1988. So that one right here. Yeah, we do talk about this cover. I also have this cover. I mean, it's iconic. You can see the cover trading cards right there. I actually have this image on the back of a... that is on the back of a jacket. So that's pretty cool, right? Interior remark by Art Adams. That's rad. How about the A-Team #1? Right? How about a separate X-Force where the card came out? So we don't know what it was. I wish I'd gotten one of those shirts, though. We love the Max. The Max #1. This one, actually, if it's in good condition, this has rebounded to be like a $30 book. You know, it went from being valuable to nothing. Now it's back to valuable. How about Sleepwalker #1? Really wanted this as a kid. Finally get one. Dr. Mirage #1. How about Rye #1? This one breaks my heart because it's dinged to all hell. But how about the Final Star Wars? #107. This book was lovingly read. You can see the like little dog earring part in there. But that book, if it's in mint condition, has some value too. How about Ninjak? #1, that Casada Chromium cover. As I recall, this was my first ever like all chromium cover. Here's a good one coming in. I like this. How about that Wolverine #1? And every time he like looked through these and he'd show me those, and I would just look at him and go, "You sure?" And he'd be like, "Yep." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm sure." All right, then I'll take this Punisher #1. But are you sure? And he was like, "I'm totally sure." So I was like, "All right, man." But then I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yes, I am sure." And then I said, "That is fair. But also, are you sure?" Now this is obviously, we see some white on the card here, but this is that Superman #75, Death of Superman, in the black poly bag. So that, and then how about a Solar Man of the Atom, which I always called Solar Man of the Atom, and somebody corrected me, was like, "Actually, it's Solar," and I'm like, "Is it?" Because that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Dre, you're going to be very, very happy to see this one show up in here. Youngblood #1. Of course, we covered Youngblood on an episode of Nerd, so that's really, really fun. And how about Shadow Man #1? Everybody loves Shadow Man. And let's go into Impact and take a look at The Comet. This is just one. No, there's a second book in here. What's the second book? It's got a links ad, so it should be an Impact. It is. It's The Comet #2. It looks like we have one more here with, we have the mini series Savage Dragon #1. So Eric Larson, we got the mini and that. And then finally at the bottom, it looks like we have a presenting the new Flash from the pages of Legends. So I'm guessing this is Wally West. Flash #1, Mike Barron, Butch Geis, who we just lost. Yes, I am going to rebag and reboard all of these books, Dre, the ones that I plan to keep. And that will be another project, but these are right out of the box. So part of this video was to show you guys that I grabbed something legit, like it was given to me in the box. I saw the stuff as it was showing up, and then, wouldn't you know it, I wanted to keep it in that box to show you guys. And I will do a much deeper dive in the long box, and I did see some stuff that has rebounded and held really good value, so that is very good. But for now, I wanted to do, I actually went, I spent a little money on you guys here to do a 25 chrome, yeah, quite literally an unboxing video, a 2025 chrome blaster, and that's primarily because I didn't open any Chrome Baseball, and I usually do. And I like opening Chrome Blasters. They have the sepia cards, which I really like. Funny story is, you never know what's going to happen with some of these cards, especially with the rookies. And the reason I know that, too, is because there are a couple of people who are Seattle fans, and I sent them Cal Raleigh rookie parallels, and he has really rebounded to become just an absolute beast. So we have a Sandy Alcantara, Kerry Carpenter. We have a refractor of Gustavo Campero. We have River Ryan rookie card. Say that 3 times fast. And a sepia Jairo Iriarte, excuse me. Apologies for my accidental racism. Not that song, but you know. Travis Story, kid. It's my guy. Ooh, we got a Yordan Alvarez, power players. Great. We love an Astro. Ooh, how about a Ray Wave, Brad Blaylock? Dre, look at that. Yeah. Marco Legere, yeah. Ain't no White Sox cards are gonna have any risk, really. There's my favorite is Tim Anderson, man. Imagine like being a professional ball player and having the thing everybody knows you from is getting pasted in a fight. George Kirby, great. Is that name right? Zebby Matthews rookie card. Okay. How about a Verlander Giants card? He is a Giant. Look at all that white in his beard. Good for him. A Ray Wave Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And an Alec Bohm sepia. We like that. That's pretty cool. Tim Anderson was a bummer. I mean, I do feel like there are people that will rebound for the White Sox. It's just that that team is not doing anything for themselves. J.P. Crawford doing the arrow. Roki Sasaki rookie card. That's good. More like Roki card. How about a Max Fried? Look at that. I love the refractor here. Yeah, Tim Anderson did follow in Robin Ventura's footsteps of being a Chicago White Sox, getting pasted on national TV, and a Stephen Kwan sepia. We like that. I like that the sepias have that refractor tone to them as well. All right. For a second, I thought this guy was TV France. I don't know why I thought that. Josh Young. Great. Ian Happ. So you're getting some good guys in here, though. Ooh, I forget what the hell they call this one, like mini diamonds or whatever. Blake Snell, that's pretty rad. And a Ty France. 2 more packs of these, and then I'm going to send you on your way, folks. And aren't you going to be happy? We love seeing a Red Sox. We have Christian Campbell. All right. Ooh. Jacob deGrom. I mean, he's a great player. We have an Adley Rutschman. All what? Etch. It's a gorgeous card, I'll tell you that much. Speaking of which, a Kobe Mayo Ray Wave. My Orioles fans are going to do well this month. Cater Montero and a Christian Campbell sepia card. That's pretty rad. Last one, and we got Clayton up on there. We have a CJ Abrams diving in head first, like how Tim Raines used to dive head first, but it was exclusively so he wouldn't break his vial of cocaine that he had in his back pocket. Drew Romo, the Rockies, great. We got another oh, okay. Yoshinobu Yamamoto Ray Wave, looking pretty. And a Clayton Kershaw, all in all, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And I do. Pretty cool, pretty rad. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Well, hey, if you want some of these cards, head on over to patreon.com/Jeff May, where you can sign up for you get the Jeff May rookie tier or any variation of that and get not just these cards, but every cards I've opened up until the end of September. From the beginning of September, I'm going to be getting August August packages will be moving soon. Unfortunately, it was raining, so I couldn't really use my studio. The whole drill. Like the video, as Logan is saying in here. Like the video, subscribe, do all the free stuff. The free stuff helps. The free stuff helps. I accidentally hit my own phone there. You're great. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Stand up to fascism. Bye.